We're in the, sorry about the road and that, it's all been built up, but we're in the Sabaduri Forest, which is about 10 minutes from my home. And the Sabaduri Forest is in the Tbilisi National Park. The first little destination we'll get to is a place called Tashkavashamia. I think that's how you say it. And it is a place where people come if they have respiratory problems, because the forest is extremely clean. The air is really, really clean. So yeah, stick with me as we explore with Uncle and friends. Mates. So as I said before, the Sabaduri Forest is in the Tbilisi National Park, and it was one of the first four. They created 4 national parks, and was one of them. The forest is fairly old. Trees are old, really is beautiful. And as I said earlier, we just come through a little village, really small village, where people, if they have respiratory problems, can recover. So, yes, welcome to Uncle. Just remember, like and subscribe if you can. It really does help the channel to get out there. Like any good ride, we just slightly lost. Out in the country, there's little moo cows. And yep, we take it from here. Let's see where the people are going. So we're at the Sioni Water Reserve. We are a good hour, 10 minutes out of Tbilisi now. Just on the edge of the Tbilisi National Park. So Sioni Water Reserve, it's mostly agricultural, water for agricultural. Not really a good shot. Maybe as we go along the dam wall some more. I'll do some more shots. There is a little bit of hydroelectricity, but the main purpose of this dam is agricultural. End of July, the dam is at the fullest. That's when all the snows have melted and fills up all the dams in the area. So it's lovely, really out in nature. Quiet, you can hear the birds singing. So we're on the Sioni dam wall, which basically runs there, but you can see, being a Sunday, fishing is quite a thing. As a young man, I used to do sailing. I bet you the sailing would be quite nice, dinghy sailing on this little lake dam. So peaceful. Over there, behind that car over there, is the Sioni Village. And there's 1 or 2 nice little country hotels, boutique hotels, which is quite pleasant. There we go. That's the small little hydroelectricity plant there. But as I said, most of it is actually for agriculture. And we were just in that forest. So it's beginning to get warm now. It's 28. And it's good to have some water. Oh, and you just pour it over yourself. And every half hour or so, you just do that. So this is the little village of Sioni, where the lake is. And it's the usual kind of little holiday spot with shops selling, colas and stuff like that. And traditional bread. Traditional bread is called puri. There's our riders there going for a walk. And Here's the bread called puri. I'm going to film your bread. Puri. What's the name? Eti puri.
Yes.
Puri. Kho. So yeah, the group of us, we've come to Kvetera village, and it's a little village that was built up on the hill. This was the initial gateway, and I've actually got a video of this in Uncle Explores, but you can see we're quite high up. Obviously there was a bit of a landslide at one time. So yeah, it was built in the 6th century, or people lived up here in the 6th century. And the actual little church, Kvetera Church, was built in the 10th century. So let's go up and have a look. So here we are. We're up by the church. As I say, in the 6th century, the outer walls were built. And there was a city here, a community. As always, the community came up in times of need if there was attacking Mongols from the east or the Turks from the south, and they would come up here to protect themselves. So that was the 6th century, and in the 10th century they built this little Georgian Orthodox church. It's actually one of the smallest cross-shaped churches in Georgia, and really is quite pretty. So yes, I know we've done this before, but I love going into these old little churches. Really quite amazing. It's got glazed tile roof, which is also very unusual, with special markings. It looks like kind of a St. George's cross on it, and all the way along the edge, which is quite pretty. So let's go and have a look. Don't worry, the camera will change into focus. Here we go. So this is the Kakheti tree. It's totally indigenous. But here's the nuts that grow, walnuts. And it's still obviously very early days. But they are huge trees, and really quite nice when they're dry. At the Alaverdi Monastery. It's one of the 4th largest monasteries in Georgia. I have to say it is quite impressive. And here she is. That's the outer ramparts that you can see. And yeah, we'll discuss when we're in more what it's all about. So the monastery was established in the 6th century and was again a fortified village. I tell you one thing, it must have been quite hectic in the 6th century, because that's when the fortified village was actually constructed. 6th century. The actual monastery in front was constructed on the 11th century, and as I said before, it's the 4th largest cathedral stroke monastery in Georgia. Absolutely magnificent. The Georgians are extremely religious people, which is nice to see. They have good family values. They bring up their children correctly, which is amazing. Also in this area is a whole lot of grape farms, and you see grapes here. There's more than 530 indigenous grape varieties known in Georgia, and 104 of them are placed around this monastery. Winemaking is huge. I'll even say it's most probably more than the Western Cape. Yeah, so it's amazing. That's the actual where the monks stay, and this is their private vineyard. At the back there's a large vineyard which they make wines. So absolutely beautiful. Love it. So here we're in the wine shop, and just across the road from the monastery is a shop that sells the monastery wine made by the monks. Quite a good price as well.
Would you like me to help you?
No, I'm fine. I'm just making a video, just looking around if you don't mind.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been 3 hours in the saddle now, and time for a spot of lunch in Tel Aviv, which is the wine capital of Georgia. So let's see how it goes.